something else do the work for you. It's called the Shark Matrix Robot Vacuum. And by the way, normally this would price at about $500. We're at $399.98, or 5 payments of $80, or you can put this on 12-month special financing and with a Q card. So think about that. Is it going to work on your floors? Absolutely. Hard floors, carpet, rugs, you name it. And here we go. It is V569.80, and I'll just be right up front with you. We have a little more than 200 left.
The last few.
The last few is right. I know we had several hundred of these to go around. We're down to about 200. So if you want this, hey, sit back, put your feet up. Elizabeth Watts joining us. Hello, Miss Shark.
I'm going to get this going because we only have a few minutes to talk about these last couple hundred. First of all, this is our latest technology from Shark. I know you hear that a lot, but this is the Matrix. So here's what's different. What I just did, by the way, when you get this home, you're going to map your whole home. Our map looks a little funky because it's just the studio, but let me see if I, there you go. You can really see it. What I did was I made a room, and this is representative of maybe your high traffic areas, the playroom, the living room, something that has a lot of dirt. You can actually hit Matrix Clean, which is a button right here on your app. And what's going to happen now? Since we only have 6.5 minutes, it's probably going to take the whole time to do this, Mary Beth.
Yes.
So what Matrix Clean does is it takes whatever area you've selected, which we selected this, just a small part of our rug, and it cleans it this way and then this way. So it's going to take a minute, but we'll be able to see it because we'll be able to see this. So basically what it's doing is giving you 20% or more better cleaning in those high traffic areas.
Wow, and that's wonderful, because half the time with busy rugs these days, we don't even know where the dirt is.
You can't see it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the idea, of course, behind a robotic vacuum is it's doing the work for you to help keep that consistent state of cleaning your home. Now, what you're seeing behind it here, this is its base right over here. When it's done, and this is going to take a few minutes, so just be patient with us, keep watching, it's going to come back to this base. It's going to self-empty, Mary Beth.
Self-empty.
Yes, and this is our biggest base. It holds 45 days.
And 45 days worth of dirt.
Oh yeah, and you don't have to worry about it. It has a washable filter, no bags to replace. And just let's have a look at what's going on here. So if you see what it did, it went around the edges, and now it's going this way, okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see, but you know, yeah, it's going back and forth. Now in a minute, when it gets done with this pattern, it'll go the other way.
Okay.
So in those areas where you have the worst messes, it's going to basically double clean. Yeah. And then find its way back home.
People do this a lot of times while they're at work or at night.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Because listen, it's so quiet. So you can sleep with it.
Yeah, better mapping on this one, that LiDAR mapping. It is quieter, as you mentioned. This one also works in the dark. Some of our previous models, you needed light.
Oh, yeah.
So you could totally use this at night while you're sleeping.
Awesome.
Plus, you can schedule it on the app. By the way, free app. You just download the app.
Yeah.
You can schedule it on here. You can see the history. You can actually start it from anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi-Fi and your robot's connected to Wi-Fi.
Right.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Of course, Shark is the #1 vacuum brand in the U.S. and etc. But this is unlike any other robot that I've ever seen that vacuums. Also, we talk about this Matrix Clean versus single pass clean.
Yes,
that's what you were talking about, is that it goes in different directions, etc. But at the same time, you can, just tell me more, sorry.
Yeah, so that's okay. No, we have all kinds of options on the app, things like recharge and resume. Like if it runs out of battery, it can actually go back, recharge, and go back to the same spot.
It knows where it left off.
It knows where it left off. You can select, maybe you have a dog and there's a lot of hair. You can select evacuate and resume, where it will go and empty itself and start back. Now, I want to call attention to our robot because it first went around the edges of our selected area, then it went back and forth beautifully in our what we call cornrows. Now watch it, Mary Beth. Look at what it's going to do. The robot itself is now going the other way. So I just want to get up here to make sure y'all understand.
Wow.
It went this way, and now it's going this way.
Yeah.
So it's going to get that deep down clean.
Right.
And you know what, Mary Beth? Just while we're watching that, do you mind if I show the empty?
You go, please.
All right, I'm over here at the.
Do you want me to come over there?
No, I think you look real comfy. I think you should stay.
I'm cleaning.
Once every 45 days or so, depending on, like 45 cleans really is what we're talking about. You empty it like that, no bags at all. And right here, Mary Beth, is where your filter lives. Super easy. All you do is rinse this out, okay? And we had a call over our TSV on the weekend.
Yeah.
A lady had her vacuum for 10 years, her Shark vacuum. She said her filter was still fine.
Oh, my
what she
word.
said was don't squeeze it like a washcloth, just kind of press it like this and let it dry.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that
Or
great?
Just set it aside and let it dry.
Just let it dry.
Yeah.
Underneath, here's some of that. Whoa, this table rolls. Here's some of the features here. It's got these large wheels that goes over. So you mentioned hard floors, carpets, transitions, self-cleaning brush roll with those power fins. And then on this one, we only need one side brush because it uses air and this brush to get into your corners better than ever.
Yeah, it's
So lots
edge
of
cleaning.
improvements.
I mean, we're talking all floor surfaces.
Yep.
By the way, it has timers on it, so you can actually set it to do at certain times on that app. If you want it to just do the kitchen, because the kitchen is where all the crumbs are,
Yeah,
you
like
can
here.
do that.
You know, it also has this new avoiding technology. So here on our little floor up here, when it gets to, it notices the baseboards, but let's say there's a shoe, a dog bed, something that's not usually there. Look at how it avoids that. It has advanced technology that sees and avoids obstacles that are in the way.
It's like all these sensors that even cars have these days, you know?
Exactly.
It understands what's there, and yet it will go back there in case the shoes aren't there next time.
That's right, exactly. It kind of has this basic map and then it adjusts as needed. So that's one of the great things. So whether you have floors, carpets, combination, which is what we mostly have.
Yeah.
Now, Mary Beth, our original vacuum, look what's happening over here on this floor. It said, okay, it finished its mission.
Yeah.
It did the matrix clean, back and forth, back and forth.
It actually groomed the carpet.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now it finds its way back to its dock. That's what it's doing now. Lines itself up, and without me having to do anything, it's going to redock itself and empty itself.
Do I have to worry about it falling downstairs?
Oh, great question. No, it has sensors that what we call a cliff detect, so it won't fall down the stairs. So that's a good question. You know, it also has, as I was mentioning, this really neat new way of cleaning corners. Because it is round, and so there's a brush, and it uses air, and it's just amazing technology.
Wasn't sure if you ladies were running a little.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Girl, I was just cleaning.
Yeah.
So
She's been so hard at work.
I can't go anywhere. I'm cleaning.
Wait, she's going to empty the vacuum. She's emptying the vacuum right
now.
Now, let me tell you something. You have robotic precision on those carpet lines.
Hey, by the way, I actually own this.
Yeah.
And then my son took it to his apartment, and so now I bought another one.
And now it's 37 and change.
Yeah, it's
wow.
So
great
we
deal.
were using this in our bedroom because for whatever reason, I don't know why, but some homes, you know, they get air conditioning throughout the whole home, but then the bedroom doesn't get cool.
Yeah.
Right.
And so we literally set it right by the vent.
Yeah.
And it just keeps the whole bedroom
So you got a
cool.
robot vacuuming your house.
Yes.
You've
Yes.
got a portable fan.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Honey, you got to come to my house.
This is living. This is living. Good to see you, ladies.
You too, Mary.
Mary DeAngelis is coming up next, by the way.
I'm just going
real
to
quick
start it
question.
again from the app.
If I don't want to use the app,
Oh, yes, absolutely.
can I do that?
Buttons right on top for clean and then dock. So I can just push those buttons right on top. Although we do recommend using the app because that'll keep it updated.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's the thing I do want to tell you. We now have how many left? 190 left, and I think we started with close to 1,000. And I'm just letting you know that it's $3.99. It's normally would be well over 500. Get it now. You can do 5 payments of $80 or 12 monthly payments with your Q card and pay for it over 12 months. And you always have your 30-day return policy.
Yeah,
The name
try it.
is Shark.
Yeah.
The best part, put your feet up and clean. Thank
Let
you,
Shark do
Elizabeth.
all the work. Thank you. I'll see you
Shark do all the
tomorrow.
work.
I'm in your show
I look
tomorrow
forward
again.
to it.
Okay,
I look
see you
forward
there.
to it, honey. We're going to turn it over to Mary DeAngelis right now at Home with Mary. I'll see you again tomorrow afternoon. I'm looking forward to it. And I'll be on the main channel tomorrow. But in the meantime, stay right here on QVC2. Mary DeAngelis up next.